Hello and how are you? My name is Makindo Mbar and welcome you to another video of learning how to create web application using Laravel-Admin. In today's video, we're going to proceed from where we stopped at in the previous videos. So if you don't watch previous videos, I recommend that you do what? That you go and watch them. So if you're okay with the basics of Laravel-Admin, still no problem, you can take it from here. So you can see I've already loaded the documentation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start our project, the one that you always work with. So here's the project. If you watch the previous video, we're using this project called Laravel-Admin Hotel Pro. So I'm going to run the project by opening the terminal and run PHP artisan serve. So I'll assume you have started your XAMPP and everything is working properly in the database. So now this dogs. So it will process and you wait for it to finish processing. So there we are. And if I open, you should be able to see the project. So if I put stroke admin, you should be able to see our login screen. So let me go ahead and log in as admin, password admin. And that is our dashboard. So we looked at these rooms and we demonstrated so many things that you can do about the rooms. So let us now take it from there. Okay, so we looked at also buildings and say that a building can have multiple rooms. So let us proceed from where we stopped in the previous video. So with this video, we're going to look at basic things that you may need to use in the Laravel-Admin. So among the things that you can need to use is the custom tools. For example, custom tools, these are the things that you see here when you're creating a form. If I come to a form of rooms, so these are what we call custom tools, the one that you see here on top. So in custom tools, you can access them using form, then tools, then you put this, and then you close, and then you can access them from here. So assume that I want to access or disable this list. So I'll have to go to I can minimize this, and then I come here to room, and then I come to the model form here. So if I want to access the tools are the icons or things that will be in this section here, in the top right corner here. So if I want to access, for example, this list, I can access it or I can manipulate it from here, okay? By just simply coming and say, so after this form, I say form, then I close this one from here. So I say form and then I put in the tool, then functions, and then I put here form dash tools. You can even remove this one, okay? And then you can call it tools. So here we will be able to access these tools, these ones, things that will be in this section. So among the things is that you can disable the list. So this list is a shortcut that takes you back to the to the list of these items. So you can disable it, okay? You can disable it. So to disable it, you just simply come here and say tools and then say disable list, okay? Remember these tools you have accessed from here. So you can simply say disable list, like this. So this method will be able to do what? To disable this list that was here, the shortcut of list. So in case someone is editing, you can disable edit, you can disable create, view. For example, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I come here under buildings and if I'm editing an item, you see I'll be able to see the view and the delete. So if you don't want someone to access the delete button when they are editing, you can disable it using this method. Okay, disable delete. You can disable also the view. So if you want to add your own button, you can add it like this. Okay, so if you add your own button in that section, you can just simply say add, and then you put here your kind of HTML. So see, I'm putting a button, something like that. I can call it anything I want, and I put it there. It can be a link, so it is simply what? An HTML. So if you want to put there HTML, you can do it like that. So if I come here to rooms and I come to add new room, you'll see I'll be able to add the delete button here. So I can just simply put here something like my delete. So here I'm trying to show you that you can access this layout, this section using that tools there. Okay. So these tools come with the methods. You can disable delete, you can disable anything. See, here are the methods that you can possibly do there. So I hope you've understood that. Then you have other custom tools, which is what? Which is the footer. Okay. So the footer is the section here in the bottom here. This section under the form is what we call footer. So if you want to manipulate it, or if you want to make use of it, you can use this what? You can use form and then footer. Okay? Method of footing the form, and it will take a function. So it's going to be the same like this, but the difference will be this one will be what? Will be footer. Like this. Footer. Okay? So like that. So I can put here maybe F. This is just the name of the variable. Like this. So it also has its own things. So if I want to disable, for example, this reset button, I can just simply say F and then say disable reset. Disable reset, like this. So it will disable the what? The reset button. This one, can you see? It's gone. Okay. So there are other things. You can disable the submit button. You can disable view. You can disable continue editing, something like that. Okay, I can come here and say disable. Say F. Say disable view. Okay, so this button of view will not be shown when someone is this one. Okay, when someone is using this one. What is the one? I think I did not write the right thing. Disable view, it is called disable view check, not disable view. Disable view check. So these are other things that you can also use there. Okay, so you can disable the view, you can disable the creating. If you don't want the user to access continue creating checkbox, you can use this one to disable it. So other methods is disable submit, disable reset. This one is already deprecated. This ignore columns. So this ignore columns, it is used to ignore item that you don't want to submit. Okay. And then here set width, it will set the width of a part of a certain field. And then we have is creating. So is creating method is used to, is a very important method. You can use it to check if a user is creating a form. Sometimes you'll see that you need to check if the user is creating or is not creating. So I can show them some fields. For example, if I want someone to change maybe a building name, you can add a new building name, but you cannot change it. So if I want to do something like that, okay, what do? I will simply say, let me come to building controller, this one. So I want someone to be able to add a new name, but after adding, you should not be able to change the name. So what do? I can use to check if someone is creating or not. So I'll come here to our form, okay. So I'll come and do what? And get this is creating. So you just attach it to the same form and just simply say if is creating, like this. So if it's creating, I can make it editable. So if it's not creating, that's in the else part. I want to disable it. Okay. So if it's not creating, I can just simply say disable. That function will disable that feature. You'll not be able to do that to modify it. So that field. So if I come here, you'll see the field of name of the house is disabled when I'm editing. But if I'm creating something new, it is enabled. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that you can check if the instance is being edited, or it is being what? It is being creating new, using that this method is creating or is editing. Okay, so that's what it means, and it is very important. Okay, so you have other methods. Submit confirmation. You may need to confirm if the user, when they're submitting, by using these methods. For example, if I want to ask the user, are you sure you want to do something like that? You can use this method to confirm. Okay, so let me copy one and I come and put it here. Just simply say form and then say, what is this changes? These are just for examples. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to submit? And then I can put maybe the word. I mean, this action will be touched when some. So I can say, are you sure you want to update? So this trigger will be shown only when someone wants to update, and they can check also, are you sure when you want to create? Are you sure you want to create? Something like this, okay? So one will be shown, this one will listen to create, this one listen to edit. So if I want to maybe submit, let me first refresh. I'll suppose first refresh. When doing what? In building. So let me refresh. Let me try to submit. Can you see? Are you sure you want to do what? Are you sure you want to update? And it will ask me to confirm. So this one is for, are you sure you want to update? Are you sure you want to create? So just change this. And if you want to always ask regardless to update or create, you can use this last one. Confirm without specifying the second parameter. So that is how we do what? That is how we handle that. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to see how now we can handle images. Okay. So what if you want to upload images of a certain item of the certain hotel? What do you do? I mean, they say, the certain whatever you're using, you want to handle image. So let's see how we can do that. Okay. So as you can see, we have our rooms. So let me try to create a room. Just first finish this form. So it'll have the room number. You saw how we put these icons to see whether it's available or not available. You can assign it to a hotel. You can put the price. So this price, I can come here and I change it to what? To decimal field. Room controller. Let me come to room controller. So where there is price, I can change it to what? To decimal field. And this one I can change it to tags. Okay, so I can refresh. So I can put here price, something like that. So I can say maybe room 001. Okay, so I can say it's available, and then you say I give it a what? A house where it belongs, and then I come and give it service. Maybe I can say Wi-Fi, and then AC, and then maybe what else? Yeah, so that can be enough, and then I can say maybe some details, and then I want to keep on the same page, so I can click here to continue editing, and then I submit. I hope it will work. Yes, it has worked. Okay, so you see everything is all right. I'm able to create a new room. Let me come and remove, comment this. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see how we can add an image. Assume that this room, we need to attach a what? To attach a photo. So we first of all have to make sure that the room has a photo field. Which one had a photo? I think it's the building that had a photo field, but you can as well add a column for photo in a room. So assume that you want this building to have a photo. Okay, so I'll come here to this edit of the building, and instead of putting here a text area, we're going to put a feature that can allow us to upload a photo for this building. So what we do, we come to this module of photo in the documentation, and then you see the steps that you need to do when you're doing what? When you're uploading, when dealing with images. Okay, so the first thing that you do, if I just simply come say and put just an image. So this is how you deal with image. You just simply put image like this. Okay, so it's going to give me an error, and I will show you how you handle it. So I can just simply come here, form. So you see where we're collecting a photo. It is building controller, right? Instead of saying photo, I just simply put image, and that's all. So you can imagine the logic that you might use to deal with image. Okay, but here I'm just putting just a parameter or method of image, and that's all. And it will handle the rest. So if I come here and refresh, I'll be able to see the field of what? Of an image. But I'm able to see this error. I'm getting this error. Why? Because I've not configured where images should go. So what do? They'll say here that you'll have to go in configuration file in the admin.php file, so that you can set the storage. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll come to our configuration admin.php here, this one, and then look for what? For storage. Here where there's upload. Okay, so you look for upload inside this one. So this is the place where you're going to do what? To specify where images should what? Images should go. So to do that, you will have to specify first in this file system. You'll find a file called file system. This is where you specify your storages. Okay, so this file system will come maybe even with a what? With a local storage disk. It will come with a public storage disk. So let's use this one, public storage disk. It is called public. So you can even create your own like new one. Okay, so instead of creating new one, you can just simply come here for this admin. Instead of putting admin, you put public. So what does it mean? It means that it's going to reference this public storage, and so that you're going to use. So this public storage is nothing but a driver which is local. Then the root, this root is where the images should be kept, and then URL. So URL is the path of that image, and then visibility, whether it should be public or not. Yeah, so here it is. In case when it gets an error, you should throw it or not. So that's it. So we just copy this name and then put it here at the disk. Okay, so let's go ahead and now refresh. See, it should not show the error now. Refresh again, the error should be gone. So you see, now I'm able to upload an image. Okay, so let me try. I hope it will work. Sometimes this tabs. Okay, I update. You see, it has uploaded, but the image did not come. So let's first figure that. Let me first remove this confirmation things. Okay, so you can see the image is there, but it did not show up. Okay, so that's what could be the problem, because it can be problematic at first. So we're going to first determine if the image was really uploaded or not. So Ctrl P and then one.jpg. So you can see the image was uploaded, okay, but in an accessible storage, which is under storage, app, public, images. So things that are under storage cannot be accessed. So what do we do? I think we have to come here and change driver, or can create our own driver called admin. Okay, our own storage that's called admin. So this one is going to be under let me first remove this storage path. I want to keep it in public, so I want to keep it here, you see, under public, and maybe I can put here another folder called uploads. Okay, so I'm going to put it under public stroke folder called, just public, and then stroke a folder called uploads. Okay, so here under public and create our own folder called that new folder and call it uploads, because we know things that are under public now that can be accessed. So let us refresh, and then let us try. So let us also connect this driver to Laravel-Admin from here. You see that should be using the drive of the disk of admin, like this. Okay, let's refresh again, and then try to upload. So it has uploaded. Let's see if the picture came or not. So I'll copy this name and then say press Ctrl P. So the picture came, and where is it? It is under public uploads, but you can see publics are two: public, 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 public. So what do? I have to remove one public. How can I remove it? Let us first try to remove from file system this. So let us remove this public, this one. Okay, we just keep uploads. Let's try to refresh. Very interesting. Let's try to upload this one. It is showing. That is the name. Just come and try to search Ctrl P. So it is in the right section. Public upload stroke images. Public upload images. Okay, so at least there we can see it is in the right place. So the only problem is the link is not correct. Let us try to access it directly. So to access it directly, it can just simply be our link stroke what? Stroke uploads stroke images stroke the name. Yeah, perfect. It is uploads stroke images stroke the name. You get it? Upload stroke images stroke the name. But now let us see what is Laravel-Admin trying to put here. So I can right click here and say open this image in new tab. So you can see it is putting the word storage. So let's look for the word storage and see where it is. Okay, it is putting storage. It is not even putting our link. Okay, let's see. I think that is in you see where we put here the URL. Okay, see, the URL is the problem. Let me also try to fix it by removing this guy, environment app URL. So in this do you have app URL in environment? So come to .env. Do you have app URL? Yes, app URL is there. So app URL is going to be the name of our project. I mean the local host of our project. Okay, this one like this. Okay. Then after, our image is where is in upload stroke images. Okay, so I have to put here public URL stroke upload stroke images. You see, like this. So this will be the link. This will be the storage. This will be the link. I hope that will work. Let us try again and see. Refresh. Just now try to upload. It's not loading. Let us say again. Open image in new tab and you see what it is showing. You see, uploads images. So it is showing images twice. I think we need to remove this one because that second image, it has been catered for in here, admin. Okay, so I have to remove one. Let's refresh again. Perfect. Clap hands face. So that one can become very tricky at first time, but once you master, see, you can change the image, boom. That is so beautiful. So it means that you have handled all the remaining logic of what? Of images. It is really, really nice. So you see, now when you want to do an image, you can imagine that logic of uploading image, what and what, you can just simply do it from here. So let me summarize it. What do we do when you're going to deal with the image? Come to Laravel-Admin and look for upload folder. So create a disk, you can call it admin. So come now to admin itself. This admin itself. So you see, driver, you can create a new driver. You can just duplicate the one of public and then duplicate it and create maybe upload admin, give it a name of admin, give the driver, it is local. You can remove this storage and just put it will be going into uploads. So I mean that it will be going here in a folder called uploads under upload after in the what? In the public here, public storage. This one, okay. So you can create your own uploads. Then you create after put where the URL will be. So the URL will be the environment link stroke uploads. So this is the environment. So you have to update the link here and then stroke uploads like this, and then visibility should be public. That's it. So that's it. So I hope you've understood how you can deal with images in Laravel-Admin. Okay, then this is my file system, and this is my admin, this admin upload. Okay, so it means that even with files etc, it is the same. Okay, now let us say that let us now look at the other file that they accept. We have image, we have modify image, the upload path. Okay, so you can here modify the directly where it should go. You can modify, crop the picture. So here you can crop the picture with a specific height and width, okay, by passing them. Add a watermark. Here you can add a watermark in case you want to add a what? A watermark by putting here watermark link. Add, delete item. Okay, so if you want this picture to be deletable, you can add this what? Removable item. Let's try to add it here. So we'll come to our building and we can add here removable. See? So if we add removable, what does it mean? Refresh. We'll be able to do what? To remove this picture. This one, you see? This guy. I want to delete, so you can delete a picture. Okay, so that is removable. Keep the picture when deleting. So if you want to, if you want the user to not to delete the picture after, if they don't replace it, you can put this one, retainable. So it means that when they upload the picture, it will not be deleted. It will not be shown just in the record but not be deleted. So you put retainable. Add download button on the picture. You can add this download. So it means that the person can as well what? Can as well download. You can add all those methods. Okay, as simple as that. So if I refresh here, someone will be able to do what? To download the what? A picture. See, I have this button of download a picture, and someone can be able to get it back, their pictures. That is very good. Okay, so you can as well generate thumbnails. Okay, so you can say thumbnail small. I've never used this one, but you can try it. Let us try it and see. I don't know. Let us try it. Just put thumbnail. Let's start with thumbnails. And say maybe you want the thumbnail of width 300 and then 300. And then you say here the name that they should put before the word thumbnail. Okay, so you can say small. Okay, you can say maybe small underscore something like that. Let us see what will come out. Just refresh. I've never done that. So let's start with thumbnails. So come here and put maybe this picture and then do what? And then upload. So hope it will work. Process. Image not found. Class interview. Yeah, I think you need to first add a what? This intervention facade, image not found. So I think you have to add some extra package. Yeah, that will be for another day to crop an image. Okay, so what else? Multiple images. Okay, image multiple thumbnails. So you can create even multiple thumbnail. Okay, so what else? So what else? We have to use thumbnail in models. So in case you want to use a thumbnail in models, you can write like this. Use thumbnail in model. Use thumbnail in model. Trace admin, make admin retainable, resizable. I think we need to add this one in our model. If we want to use a thumbnail, let's try. Because I don't use them. So let's come to building and put resizable, and then try to put back our small method. Let's see. Okay, let's refresh. Still did not work. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it will be a work of another day. Okay, try to upload without it. Yeah, so the thumbnail, you can find out why. All right, then that is thumbnail. So file uploading. What if you want to attach a file? Okay, what if you want to attach a file? So if you want to attach a file, you just simply use this method file, as simple as that. So let's say that maybe in this instead of details as text area, we have maybe want to attach attachment. Okay, so maybe attachment should come in form of file or in PDF. So you just simply put file like this. So if I come and refresh, it will allow me to attach a what? A file. So I can just simply come here and select a file like PDF like this one. Okay, so the system will allow me to even upload files. Okay, so you see what is the file? The file has gone also in uploads, in public, uploads, in the section of what? Of files. You see, here it is. Okay, so that is so nice. By just simply adding file, and you're able to add all the files. So let's look at another thing, which is file. So modify file path. You can modify the file path. You can accept specific files by putting these rules. So here you can say maybe I want only the document and dox. So you can specify here the specific extensions that you need. Okay, you can say this file is removable or not. You can say this file is returnable or not. You can say this file should be downloadable or not. Now let us look at multiple pictures. Now what if you want a user to be able to upload more than one picture? Okay, what do you do? So if you want the user to be able to upload more than one picture, what you do, you have to use multiple picture method like this one. Okay, so I can just simply say, instead of image of a single image, I can say maybe, let us say maybe gallery. Let's first add another column called gallery in our table of buildings. So I'll come to our project, which is Hotel Pro, and then come to building, okay, table, and we're going to add just there one more column, structure, and then add one more column that we're going to call gallery. Okay, can make it text, so it can be huge, and then you can say by default should be null. Hope that is spelling of gallery. So I'll come and now say here gallery. So the column name here and then you say photos. Let's say maybe gallery or more photos. Okay. So they say if you want to use multiple photos, you have to use this method called multiple image. So I'll come and change this one to multiple image. So here I'm going to face some small challenge. If I refresh, and here I'll be able to upload multiple image. See, I'm able to select more than one image. You see, and when I select them, they'll be there. So I can upload, but I'm going to get a what? An error. This error, you see. So this error, it is trying to upload an array of those images in what? In the database. But it's not supposed to be like that. You have to change it to what? To a string. So what do? You have to write this method in your what? In your model that is going to accept multiple what? Multiple images. So this one will be a mutator. So when it's about to set it in the database, it will do what? It will mutate it. It will change it to what? To an array. I mean from an array to a string. Okay, so let us do that. I'll just simply copy this. Then watch here very carefully. So I'll come here to the building. So if you want to override a method before you save it, before you save a variable or a parameter to the database, this is how you do it. You just simply say public function and then you say set and then you write the name of the attribute in capital in a camel case, whereby you begin with a capital letter. So I'm going to change only this one and then complete it the what with an attribute. You just simply say set and then here you put name of your attribute beginning with the capital letter, and then everywhere there is space put a capital letter and then add the word attribute like this. So like that you'll be able to do what? To override something. So here just simply going to say set, then you begin the capital letter gallery like this, you get it, and then you put attribute. So by doing like that, and here we're writing it in the what? In the model, remember. So doing it like this, Laravel will do what? Will override that method when it's about to save it. So I first check, or I can say maybe here, this can be any name of the variable. I can say pics. So I first check if this pics is array. So if it is array, I change it to what? To JSON, and I save it inside gallery. Now the real name that's going to database, this one, gallery. Okay, like this. So it means that before it saves to database, it will have to convert this string into what? Into a gallery, or this array into a gallery using JSON code. Okay, convert it into a string using what? Using JSON code. So that is how we do it. So also when it collects it, you have now to get it from JSON and set it back to what? To an array. For example, let me show what I'm talking about. If I come here and refresh, everything should be all right. What's this saying? Argument 2 must be an array. So yeah, so you see here it is refusing it because what? It is not an array. So it also have to accept an array when you are setting a default value of it. So what do? You have to write also the one that will change it from string to an array. So I finished the one that will change it from array to a string. So this is already the one that will change from string. Just the same. Okay, it's just the same, but the only change is the word get. Okay, so here just simply going to duplicate the same, but the only change is the word get, and it does not take also pictures. Okay, so just simply say get pictures. So this one will save it when you're saving the database, and it will change that array of images into a string. Now this one of get, it will change that array of image into what? That string of images into an array. So I'll just simply so this one you just simply say JSON decode. So this one is going to decode and then return it. return JSON decode like this. So it will change. If this one's an array, it will change it to what? If it is it's a string of JSON, to change it to what? To an array. This one will set a string of JSON, an array of JSON to string when it's going to be saved to database. This one will set a string of JSON that is coming from database to what? To an array. So let's go ahead and refresh. Map to accept what? Accept an array. Let's first see if there's anything in database. Let's first delete this. That was come. Okay. So delete everything in the gallery. Okay, so let's go ahead and now try to refresh. Everything is okay. Let us try to upload multiple images here, more photos. This and this and this. And then press OK. Continue submit. What is it saying? Map must be an array. Okay, so JSON decode photos. We first try to return an empty thing. Multiple image. Let's say gallery. So this is going to be, let me see if this one is being reached. Oh, I'm doing a mistake. It's supposed to be attribute. You see, I've put the word attributed. That is so bad. It's supposed to be attribute. That's the one that will override it. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's supposed to be attribute. Sorry about that. If I refresh now, at least it should work. You see, everything is now right. See, everything is now right. I can change the images. Okay, so let's try to put removable and see if the images will be removable one by one. Okay, refresh. Each image can be even removable. I didn't know that. Yeah, see, I can remove a specific image and it will be deleted from the server. You see, and I can update. And you see, so what is it? Argument 2. Array must be of type array. Let's first delete everything, then so I have to do here is array attribute, and let's say JSON encode set gallery. Hope that's the correct one. Attribute. Okay, so let's go ahead and first delete everything. So it has gone back. First delete things on the table. Okay, let's refresh now. Let's now try to upload multiple images. Everything set. Continue editing. Perfect. You see, now everything is all right. Everything is what? Is all right. So that is how you can handle multiple images. It is very, very simple and straightforward. So you can do the same for multiple files, exactly the same, multiple file, and you can make it removable or not. And then you can as well use sortable if you want the user to be able to sort the images. That is very nice. So if you want the user to sort the images, okay, you can put here and add sortable. You see? So if I come and refresh here before the images are not sortable, let me refresh. I can sort the image. See, I can make this become the second by using this one. You see, that is so nice. And if I save now, must be of type array. This saving part is having an issue. And that one can become your homework. Here on set gallery should be exactly the same name. Attribute, and then say if it's array, then attributes, then put gallery, then put JSON decode. Alright, whatever. That should be your homework. So that is how you can manage the multiple images, okay? Multiple images, multiple files, single image, single file. So you can make it downloadable, deletable, arrangeable, edit, etc. You can do all that. So in this video, we'll stop from there. We have seen how we can handle what? Handle files. So in the next video, we'll now look at relationships, how we can do what, and how you can manage to handle items which have multiple relationships in the form. So I hope you not miss. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we meet in the next video. Hope this was helpful.